Hello everyone. Welcome to Season of Agents, a virtual event dedicated to exploring the dynamic world of intelligent agents, automation, and the future of AI powered productivity. Today, we are delighted to have Mr. KK Rathi sir, who is Chief Technology Officer at Tetrix Technology, for this insightful session. So, without any further ado, let's invite sir on stage for taking us on this journey of AI agents. The floor is all yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you. The session topic is Copilot Studio, create, test, and deploy agents in a minute. This is the title for the today's session. Before that, I think that you have to understand what are the agents. So most of the people are from the IT industry. Definitely, those are watching this session. So let you understand that what is what do you mean by the agents. So in the field of artificial intelligence, an AI agent is an autonomous entity that perceives its environment through sensors and acts upon the environment through actuators to achieve the specific goal. Like that, you can think like in other way. Just like it is a kind of system that can make decision and take the actions independently to accomplish a task it designed for. So I want to highlight some properties, or you can say um, uh, the things which are very important characteristics which are and components which are very important for the AI agents. So very first is autonomy. An AI agent can be operate without direct human intervention for extended periods. It has to be control over its own actions and the internal states. Second characteristics is sensing, or we can say it is a perception. So it uses sensors to gather the information about the current environment. These sensors can be physically, basically like cameras or microphones in a robot, or the virtual things like data feeds or the user inputs in a software agent. Third, very important thing is action. So it uses actuators to perform actions in its environment. These can be physical, like you can see for example, motor in a robot moving an arm. Or other example, we can say virtual, like displaying the information, sending email, or the making different trends in the financial systems. Other properties, we can say goal oriented. So agents are designed with specific goals or objective to achieve. These actions are the directed towards the maximize their performance measures, concentrating these goals. So these are the properties. Other properties are the rationalities also, reactivities also, proactiveness also, and the learning and adoptions, or we can say social abilities also. So these are the different properties which you have to understand that why you are creating the agent. So it will be just like you are doing your process automated. So your work is very easy by the use of the agents. I can give you a few examples to better understand this one. Like that, if I'm talking about the AI agents, very simple example is software agents, which is like that chatbots and the virtual assistants. Like in everyday life, you are using either Siri or Alexa, or might be a different customer service bots which is available, which you are using in a real kind scenario. Another is web crawlers, which is spiders. They sense the web pages and act by the following links and the indexing content and the search engines. Other is recommendation engines or recommendation systems, we can say, not engine. They perceive the user behavior, clicks, purchase rating, and act by the suggesting relevant items. And automatic trading systems, they perceive market data and act by the buying and selling financial instruments. You can see in the real kind scenario, a lot of companies are giving you this type of the process that you can just like go there and then search which share you want to buy or which share you want to sell. Physical agents also. So there will be another kind of the example, which are the physical agents. which is very simple, is robots. So robots like that, humanoid robots, right now lot of companies are working, Tesla and the other companies are also working for that one, which is very useful in the future day-to-day work. Self-driving cars, they perceive the surrounding using the cameras, LIDAR, and act by the controlling streaming, acceleration, and the braking. Robotic vacuum cleaners are also another example. Manufacturing robots are a very good example for that. So these are the different types of the robots which is available. Another agents which is a goal oriented. So basically they define the objective accomplish. Human typically set these overarching goal, and the agent features out the steps into the reach. Autonomous, these are the another kind of the agents. Perceptives or the reactive or the decision making or the reasoning kind of the agents which you can create. For that, simple rules to complex machine learning models and large language model to process information, reason, plan, and decide the best course of action. Action taking, it can be perform actions that affect its environment. This could be anything from the sending an email or the making recommendation, controlling a physical robot, or executing a series of the different complex tasks. Another kind of the example, learning and adoptions also, we can use that one. And how, if we are talking about that, how AI agent differ from the simpler AI. So definitely while terms like the boards or the AI assistants are sometimes used for interchangeability, AI agents typically represents a more advanced concept. Like that, boards often follow the pre-programmed rules or scripts, which is limited to the flexibility. Our AI assistant like basic chatbots, which is primarily reactive and responding to the user queries and the commands. AI agents aim for the higher degree or autonomy, can handle more complex and the multi-step tasks, often involve the planning and more sophisticated reasoning, and can learn and adapt more significantly. They can also often orchestrate multiple tools and the capabilities to achieve a goal. Virtual personal assistant, customer service agents, autonomous vehicles, robotic process automations, recommendation systems, fraud detection system, AI agent in gaming, supply chain optimization agents, Microsoft Office 365, different types of the agents also for the different work process that you can create very fast. So Copilot is giving you a feature that you can create, test, and deploy agents in a minute. This is the title. But before that, you understand what is agent, or what are the AI agent, what are the different properties, and how in a real kind scenario why I create a AI agent.
Microsoft Copilot Studio lets you create your own agent experiences and make them available instantly wherever users are across multiple channels. Simply click to create an agent and describe what you want it to support, providing instructions about behavior, and point it to a knowledge source such as a website to further infuse it with data. That's it. In just 3 simple steps, your agent is instantly capable of rich, multi-turn conversations. Since Copilot Studio is a full end-to-end SaaS with no infrastructure to deploy or maintain, you can easily publish this to your support site or other channels like Microsoft Teams, so your customers or employees can use it quickly. Or you might want to further infuse your agent with additional knowledge by easily adding a number of different data sources from the knowledge page, including documents, SharePoint sites, Dataverse, and data from your CRM and ERP systems. With this, your agent is an expert, ready to reason over your enterprise knowledge. You can also easily add actions to empower your agent with the ability to execute various tasks and automation. Copilot Studio comes with thousands of connectors to allow you to connect with your backend systems to create and leverage custom connectors. That's all you need to build an agent. Just add your knowledge, actions, and topics, and your agent will use generative AI to reason over them and respond to whatever your users may ask. What's more, agents can now work autonomously behind the scenes, not just chat-initiated requests. Taking action when a specific event occurs, like an email is received, or a new employee is added to an HR system. Copilot Studio covers the complete end-to-end lifecycle to build, deploy, and monitor and improve with built-in advanced analytics. Makers can view KPIs like engagement rate and satisfaction score with trend comparisons. You can also view your knowledge source performance, error rates, and customer satisfaction feedback for deeper insights. Copilot Studio can also extend and customize Microsoft Copilots. Microsoft 365 Copilot, Copilot for Sales, and Copilot in Dynamics 365 Customer Service, enabling personalized company-specific use cases with access to back-end systems that Microsoft Copilots don't have existing access to. Copilot Studio gives you the power to take action on your data, backed with the security you've come to expect from Microsoft. Agent building has changed forever, with unlimited ways to build and extend agents and copilots across a myriad of use cases, thanks to Microsoft Copilot Studio. Try it now.
So guys, this is the small video which I share with you, which will be showing you that how we can create very fast agent in the different Copilot, either Office 365 or the Microsoft Dynamics, and we can utilize them. Here I am showing you one screen in which you can create, manage, and publish live in minutes, all from one E2E tools and the SaaS software as a service. So just I am showing you in little bit details. So one is services, which is integrated with the Azure AI and Azure Cognitive Service Board frameworks and other Microsoft conversational services. Then start by simply describing what you want. So you have to just say that I want this one, and on the basis of that you can define the things. And then after that, you for the triggering you have to be a thought, a chat, or the through the event for autonomous agentic supports. You have to provide that information. Chat over your knowledge with generative AI. Also, you can provide that one. Create a specific topics. Also, you can create the specific topics, and depends on your action. So call your backend and APIs with 1000 pre-built connectors. Right now it is more than 1600 connectors will be available in the backend that you will connect directly through this one and automate your process. And after that you can publish to the multiple channels. For any channels you can multiple these kind of the agents, and after that definitely you can monitor those, also improve on at the basis of your use case, or as per your need you can utilize that. Now talking to the what's new with the Copilot Studio. So a lot of things will be, you can find out the new things which is coming in Copilot Studio. Basically very easier M 365 Microsoft 365 extensions, AI and answer quality, which is improvements in generative AI answers, also quality, particularly SharePoints and other sources, which is very um, better way it is providing to you. You can do the different kind of the analytics also, so you can get a improved performance in the different kind of the metrics in the generative analytics. Security and the governance, also powerful new capabilities from the single tenant applications registrations. Then it is giving you the agentic capabilities with the trigger behind chat, enabling different large language model and different kind of the autonomous workflows. So lot of workflows is already available to you. You can directly select them, and if you want to edit them also you can do edit, or you want to create yourself also you can do that also. Uh, Real kind scenario, lot of examples with these autonomous workflow is available. And if you require the similar kind of the uh, agentic or the agent, Microsoft AI agent, you can create directly from that one. It is also integrated with the Azure AI integration, and Copilot SDK is also provided you different programming language. Like right now it is supporting C Sharp, but in the future it is also giving you the support for the Python and the other languages also, in which you can create the different agents and all these things. But there will be a direct option. So Microsoft Foundry is a platform where you can create directly also. I can give you more detail on that also. Generative IVRs also. This is another things in which you can generate the different answers powered by conversation for the IVRs and the telephony. So these are the new with Copilot Studio. It is also giving to you. But as we are talking about the different agentic things which is available and how you can create very fast. So as I giving you the simple examples also, so we can go with the different other examples for how we can create the different agent and those we can deploy also. Making M365 agents with the Copilot Studio, definitely it is very, very easy. Just you see in the right hand side screen, I'm showing you in the Copilot Studio, and you can just write down, I want to help you build a Copilot agents. Then you can just write the text in simple languages, and after that you can configure the things, and you can create a different kind of the field service agent if you want to create. Say for example, Microsoft Dynamics, you require something, so you can create that also. You can create the agent also, and then change the icon of that agent also, and you can create. So this link will be work for anyone who is using this M365, and you can publish that agent, and that agent will be created for you. So this is a simple example which is just I am showing you in the right hand side. So basically, information workers can easily extend Microsoft Copilot and give it a new skill, lightweight agent builder embedded right inside Microsoft 365. Connector Microsoft Copilot to enterprise data and process to support your on a specific scenario, and that you can create also. And then just like it's very very easy. Just you see in the right hand side screen, you can find out it is very very easy to create this agent, and your agent will be successfully created, and you can just like publish this one. Next,
Copilot agents can
Copilot
supercharge
agent
every
builder.
business process and build capacity for every individual and team, scaling
So
your
I am showing
impact
the
like
same thing
never before.
in the
Now, with
business
Agent
video.
Builder and BizChat, we're bringing the power of agents to you, right in the flow of your work. And we made them incredibly easy to create. Say you want to build an agent for field service technicians, and you want this agent to have access to all your product knowledge and be able to give you step by step instructions in real time. You open Agent Builder and describe that you want it to be able to reason over your product catalog and repair tickets. It's built in seconds and ready to use. You can edit and configure it, expand its knowledge base by tapping into resources like SharePoint sites or other IT approved data sources. You can even update its name or image to align with your company's branding. You can now test the agent or hit create and you're done. And of course, the agent respects your organization's Microsoft 365 and SharePoint security permissions. Now your Copilot agent is ready in BizChat and you can share it with your team.
So this way you can create very fast, just like in previous slide. I am showing you that how we can create an M365. So this little video will be giving you more visibility, and then you are able to create this kind of the agents also, guys. AI and answer quality. So improve in generative AI answers quality, particularly for the SharePoint and the other also. Enhance models, you can use any kind of the model, GPT-4o or GPT-4o mini. Improve search results, better multi-language support, ability to reason, SharePoint search, lower latency, highly quality responses, improve chunking and the document and passage selection, improve response by 40%, significantly improve understanding search, 15% more answer with relax, knowledge curation, analyze your knowledge base to provide visibility to others, guided UX and filter sources, recommends relevant knowledge form within your organizations. So this is the example, the right hand side which I'm showing you. So basically analyze your knowledge base to provide visibility over the which sources are being used. Guided UX to filter sources and add custom knowledge to fill gaps in the knowledge base. Uh, right hand side. So instead of that, I can just show you the little video of this one, so it will be giving the more visibility.
We are now giving you tools to improve your agent by bringing knowledge analytics right here within the knowledge page. With these insights, I'm able to see how often my knowledge is being used, the error rate, and track its answer rate. There looks to be an opportunity to improve the answer rate, and I can use the suggestions from the curator to see exactly how to do this. I can review the unanswered questions to see the root of the problem There seems to be missing information about regulatory compliance. I can now leverage the recommendations here to see what data I can add that could help fill this gap in my knowledge. I see that I have a SharePoint with a repository of data around regulatory compliance, and I'm able to easily add it. Once it's added, I'll go ahead and test the same question that went unanswered previously. And as you can see, the agent now leverages this SharePoint information to provide a response. And with this new curator, you can do other things like prioritize which knowledge sources will be used by marking sources as authoritative, and even configure and filter the knowledge source itself. Now, you not only have a view into the success and usage of your data, but you also have actionable insights and suggestions in order to help you improve it.
So this way you can just see that how this knowledge source will be utilizing, what percentage we are using, what are the error rate, or what are the total answer rate I am getting from this one. So you can create this kind of things. Another thing is the analytics which you can do with the Copilot Studio, which you can improve the performance and the insight into the generative AI analytics. So just like it is updated, experience has highly performed large scales and can be show long-term trends. So you can find just like help desk agent, and it will be giving you that what are the total sessions, what are the engagement percentage, satisfaction scores that you can find out of the five, or whatever the scale which you are using. So different parameters which you can choose, and on the basis of that you can create those things also. Security and governance. Powerful new capabilities from the single tenant application registration network are solutions which you can use for the security and the governance purpose. Single tenant Azure app registration for the new agents to address multi-tenant restrictions. Network isolation with the Power Platform IP firewall to enable IP ranging traffic restrictions, or the admin visibility into their authenticated agents and users AI users through the audit logs in the Microsoft Preview. So I am giving you the different examples and the different use cases. As in the initial start, I show you that what are the different properties of the agents and what are the different types of the agents. On the basis of that, because the time is less, so I want to giving you the more things within this time zone, the time period we can say. So this way you can create another kind of the agents, which are the some examples I am giving you. Agentic capabilities with the triggers behind the chat and enabling large language model driven autonomous workflow. So just like this can be triggered by the events, not just for the conversations. Your Copilot agents, you can create the IT help desk, and it is automates and architects the long running asynchronous jobs also. Follow its human guardrails and ask for the help also. Monitor, learns, and improve as per your requirement. Also with each interactions, also you can do that
I've
things.
created an agent to help onboard new employees, troubleshoot hardware questions, and order new devices. Here, you'll see I've provided a description and instructions in natural language to define the types of scenarios I like this agent to support. These instructions are key to guiding the behavior of this agent. I've added knowledge sources and actions specific to onboarding and hardware troubleshooting. But now I can also configure autonomous triggers for this agent so it can run automatically in response to an event, not only when a chat trigger occurs. To do this, I'll start by choosing from any of the trigger options available, which align to your existing business processes or systems and applications you use today. I'll select a trigger to start when a new employee is added or confirmed to our database. With a couple of steps, I'm able to configure this trigger and select the table and the scope for the Dataverse record where this new employee information is being stored for my organization. With this new trigger added to my agent, it will now execute the appropriate actions asynchronously without me having to request any support directly. It does this by leveraging the actions I've configured and the instructions I've given it to welcome the new team member and order them new equipment for their first day. Let's test this new trigger. To do this, I'll simulate adding a new employee record to the Dataverse table by sending the employee information in the test pane. and I'm able to see how the agent identifies the right actions and knowledge and chains them together to follow the instructions I've provided. It first identifies the knowledge source for IT procurement policies and then welcomes the new employee. The key here is that the agent builds these steps on its own. They are not prescribed steps in any static order. It's determining in real time how to self assemble these actions and find the right one relevant to this particular employee. To continue testing, I'll respond as if I were Miguel receiving this welcome message. And the agent continues to run, identifying the next step in the chain and leveraging the action to then list out all the devices available to Miguel. In addition to testing my new trigger, I can also view all the historical runs in the new activity page, giving makers insights into the autonomous actions for their agent. You now have the ability to review each agent run, handle exceptions, and make improvements. I'll drill into one activity run to show you what I mean. Here we see another dynamic plan that was created at runtime by this agent to execute this workflow for this specific new employee. We can see the connected third-party systems that the agent used. Clicking on the details of an action, we can further dig into the specific inputs and outputs for this action, which is invaluable for debugging the connected systems and APIs. We are also able to explore the conversation history to learn more and see how we can improve this agent's outcomes. It is now easier than ever to create an agent capable of handling end-to-end tasks asynchronously to streamline workflows, enhance productivity, and drive operational success across departments.
So this way you can create the contours of IT help desk agent, which is the example which is given from the even Microsoft. You can just like check it also. You can find out there also. So you can learn from this that how I can create this AI agent, which will be helpful for the IT help desk. Another thing is it is also having a Azure AI integration, which is capability easily leverage the custom AI pattern from the Azure AI Studio. And right now, Microsoft is also providing you the AI, Microsoft Azure AI Foundry. So from there, you can directly create the different kinds of agents and other things also. So this is another thing which is Azure AI Search allow you to agent to the chat over your knowledge in Azure AI. Also, you can utilize the custom RAG built in the Azure AI Studio and supplement it with your all capabilities of the Copilot Studio. So you have a base model like that might be a GPT 4.0, and then after that you want to give your own knowledge that will be added in that, and the agent will be just learning them, and on the basis of your knowledge base and basis of that 4.0 model. So first it is searching from your knowledge base and it is giving you the answer from that one, and after that if it is not available in your knowledge base, then it will be giving from your base model. It is giving you the answer from that one, so you can create that things also which will be available in the Azure AI Studio also. That kind of the things you can create. Also you can bring your own models, so you can customer can utilize your own models and they can create the Azure AI and their co-pilots in the Copilot Studio. So if you have a different kind of the models which are available also, even if you see in the Azure AI Studio, a lot of different other models are also available, and you can bring your own model. You can upload the model, and then on the basis of that, you can train your model with the things. And then also, if you having a extra knowledge with you, are the different files which you can give for the knowledge purpose as a RAG, so it will be learned from that also, and it is giving you on the basis of that one. So you can enable sophisticated scenario that can be the different rely on the custom models, calling them from the right within your Copilot Studio also you can do.
Azure AI has over 1,600 models and allows you to create your own. Now, you can easily use these in Copilot Studio. Let's say I have a model optimized for the financial industry in Azure AI Studio, and I want to use this in Copilot Studio to answer a financial related topic. Here in my topic, I can simply call the model. I pass the user query to the model, And I also pass in a financial data variable that I've already gathered from the user. I can also provide additional instructions to pass to the model if I want. Now let's test this topic. As you can see, the agent leverages the custom financial model I added and returns the appropriate industry-specific information. With this, customers can use a variety of custom models with Copilot Studio, including domain-specific models, small language models, custom fine-tuned models, and more.
So these are the things where you can create a different kind of the models also. There will be voice enable agents also available, which you can build with the Copilot and ground it with your enterprise data and actions. And this Copilot can give you the answers and questions about like that. For example, different hotels and the call hotels or the API as usual. So if you are having those kind of the things, you can create voice enable agents also. So these are the examples which I am giving you in the beginning. Those example in a real kind scenario you can create and by the use of this Copilot, and it is also having 1600 different kind of the models which is available. Like that, if I'm showing you the company's Copilot Studio customer adoption, 50,000 customers are already using Copilot Studio for creating a different kind of the agent for the real kind scenario and for the utilizing their industry. As per their use, they are creating multiple agents. And what customers love about the Copilot Studio, it is time to market with software as a service and no infra to deploy. Basically, it is available in the cloud itself also, and you can utilize that also. ROI and dramatic cost savings. So definitely, once you are doing the investment, so because uh, lot of cost is basically you are saving because it is already hosted services which is providing from the Microsoft. You can directly using that one. So that the advantage of this one, and it is very easy to use and also economic. So you are saving a lot of cost from that also. Easy access to the multiple knowledge sources and the backend systems. So right now you can integrate with the different kind of the sources which is available and different large language model which is available. And even if you have your own model, you can upload that also and you can use that also, and you can create the agents from that. Easy of building, so state of the art generative systems, no custom models or the training required for that. Already lot of models which is available, which will be you can find out in the list and you create from that. Ability to use both generative AI and the traditional topics in the same system, and it is also following the different security and the governance, so robust control to the create the most secure agent. So that is very important part, because when you create the agent, you must rely on it one that it is whether it is giving you the right answer, right, yes or no. So definitely it is very secure agent you are getting from this one. So this is the platform which is giving you to creating the different kind of agent. Now guys, I want to show you a little bit about the AI foundry. So let me share the another uh, screen. So I'm showing you this one. Yeah. So I hope so, guys. It is visible to you. Just I am showing you one tab, which is Azure AI Foundry. So you can see that here you can create anything like that if you want to create the different kind of the agents also. So this is the platform where you can have a lot of things available, and you can develop the generative AI applications in that also. So I already create something, but I'm giving you the explore, just giving you simple knowledge for that how it is working. So if I'm clicking on this one, view all resources, it is giving me the different resources. I already created KK Azure, OpenAI, Demo AI, KK, and the KK AI Foundry, something AI Foundry. You can create the agent from here also. Create a smaller agent with the Azure AI Foundry. So design, customize, manage powerful, adaptable AI agents from this. and there will be the different models which is available, like that grok 3, grok 3 mini model router, o3, o4 mini, and a lot of other models will be available. So you can use those kind of the model also. So I'm giving you a little bit steps on the basis of that what it required for the prerequisite. Definitely you can go to the ai.azure.com and just you can log in with your credential, which is the Microsoft credential. You can just log in that one and that go. So prerequisites for this working for the AI Foundry, you require the Azure account. So an active Azure subscription is required for this one. If you don't have one, you can create a free account. So you can get some free credits in the Microsoft Azure, and that way you can also create this account. So Azure AI Foundry, you can very first you have to create a hub or the project. We can say you will need to the access to the Azure AI Foundry hub and have permissions onto the create one. You will then work within the Azure AI Foundry project. So first you have to create one project from this one. Like that, suppose if I'm clicking on this one, create an agent. So it is giving me that create a new project. And then it is giving you try to generally available agent experience and access the latest AI Foundry capability. You must create a project. So very first requirement is you have to create the project. But if you see in the advanced options, so it will giving you the all the information in detail relating to it one. It is giving you this is your project name, this is AI Foundry resource which it is utilizing. Then the subscription. So right now I'm using MSDN platform subscription. So this is the subscription. If you are having a free subscription, so it is showing you the free subscription here. Resource group, it is already created. So it is giving you just like it is rg-kk Rathi-2758. This is the resource name. Public networks enable region I'm using right now East US 2. Then if I'm creating create, so it will be creating setting up the Azure AI Foundry for you. After that, you have to just like creating this project, you have to be a model deployment. So you have to select an AI model which need to be deployed in your project to power the agent. Then popular choice like for this one is GPT 4.0 or 4.0 mini, which you can utilize with this one. So setting up your project, it may be taking a few minutes for that one. So in the meanwhile, I can just explain the thing, so it will be good for all of you. Then you have to give after selecting the model deployment, which might be you are selecting GPT-4o or GPT-4o mini. Then after that you have to give the permission, which we ensure to have Azure AI user or the role assigned at the project scope, which is working with your SDK or the agent playground. Then you have to need the steps for creating your agent. So very first you have to using the Azure AI Foundry portal, you have to sign with your Azure account. After that you are creating the project. So this step we have done already. We are already logged in this account because I am having the Azure Microsoft Azure credential with me. So I just log in with that credential and I can just like go here and then click on create an agent, and after that this project will be created. And for the model selection, I use GPT-4o. Then after that, you have to deploy the model. So if you want to deploy the model, you require to navigate the model catalog and then select my assets, and in which you can select the model plus the endpoint for this one. Here you can choose the base model, which is 4o mini. For example, you can take this one. After that, you deploy this model, giving it a deployment name, and then after that you can create the agent. So you have to give the some name to the agent, which you can select build and customize select agent, and then agent name you have to give, select the model deployment you create earlier, then provide the instruction from that one, and then after that you can if you want to use giving the extra knowledge like that rag, if you want to use, you can use that also. Here just like that, see in the agent program it is showing you foundry agent service, select or deploy a model. Here you can select model deployment by the name. So here you can select GPT-4o, by default it is available. So you can choose this one, then go to the next. So when you are saying the next one, it is automatically just set up. Just you see here in the right hand side, agent ID is there, agent name is there, agent 317. This is the deployment versions, and this is the description. Knowledge gives the agent access to this one, and here you can start the editing. So like that, you can write any queries like that. Any questions, if you run, if you want to write here, you can just ask them, and then you can get. Yes, for example, I can give you what are the places near, say for example, Delhi to visit. So it is taking from the answer from this one, uh, the agent which is 4O. On the basis of that, one it will be accessing and see your action. So it is giving you the see the answers which is providing the Delhi serve as an excellent base to explore many fantastic locations nearby. It is giving you the different hill station, Missouri, Rishikesh, Nainital, Shimla, then Hyundai side, Agra, Jaipur, Delhi. So it is giving you the answer from that model, and it is giving you. So this way it is creating for you, and you can create anything like that and create figures and all these things. If you want to add something like that, that you can also create this. So these are the basically steps where you can just test it, and you can just like use it. Right now, you can use. We are creating this from the Microsoft Azure AI Foundry, but the same thing you can create by using Visual Studio Code with Azure AI Foundry extension, in which right now C Sharp language is available, but in the future you can find out there will be a language of Python and other language will be also available to you. So that way you can create and you can just like save and deploy those stuffs, guys. Here in the left hand side you can have a different kind of things: model, catalog, playground, different template, fine tuning also there, tracing, monitoring is also there. So these are the vector stores, data files. So these are the different things which is just like for enhancing the agent capabilities. You can use those things also, or if you want to add your knowledge base also, you can just like use that also. So this is all about, guys, that how you can create, how we can use Azure AI Foundry also, and how we can use Microsoft Copilot, where different agents we are creating. So for creation of the agent, it requires not more than 1 minute. Just like reading the model, uploading the model, it is taking little bit more time. But creating and testing and deploying the agent is very easy and very fast also. Any question, guys? Let me know. Else we can close the session. So this is done. So I hope, guys, this will be help you a lot, that how to create a agents in the by the use of the Copilot Studio, and how we can just like use in a different use cases. I already show you different
Yes,
use
sir.
cases for agents. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for this insightful session, and thanks to all the attendees and the viewers who joined us for this exciting season of Agents session. Now it's your time to discover, build, and shape the future together. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much, sir, for this insightful
Thank,
session.
thank you. Thank you.